You jokers just think you're so gosh darn funny. Everybody's a comedian. I went down to the hardware store in town this morning to get me some black cock, and I was standing there in line. It was a pretty good line. It was pretty busy this morning. Probably 7, 8 people in line, and I'm smack dab in the middle of it. And we're all just standing there waiting our turn and everything. And this old boy walks through the door. Now, the door is right next to the line, so when somebody walks in, everybody turns and looks. Well, this old boy walks in, and I don't know him, but he makes direct eye contact with me like he knows me. Like, I know the feeling when somebody recognizes me from social media. It happens every now and then. And he's got the look on him. So he makes eye contact with me, and he's just staring. And he makes a beeline straight for me. He comes up, he says, "Man, you're that dude from the internet." And I said, "Yeah, I am on the internet." He said, yeah, you make videos and stuff. I said, "Yep, that's me." He said, "What's your name?" "Your name's Spencer Lewis." I said, "Yep, yes sir, that's me." He said, "Man, I love your videos." And by now, a small crowd is kind of gathering. Everybody that's in line around me is paying attention to what this guy is saying. We're in a very tight space, but there's people that are kind of gathering around listening. He's like, "Yeah, man, I love your videos." And I said, "Shoot, man, I really appreciate it. I genuinely appreciate the support and everything." He said, "Yeah, me and my old lady, we really get into them videos and stuff, and, we have a good time." I was like, "Man, that's awesome." He's like, "Yeah, I just got to ask you, since I got you here, and I don't mean no offense by it or nothing, but, I'm just curious." He said, "How can you sit there and watch another man do that type of stuff to your woman?" And I said, whoa. I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, in your videos where you're sitting in that chair in the corner and everything, and, you're watching that old boy put in that work. I said, whoa, dude, you got the wrong guy. That ain't me. I don't know what kind of videos you talking about, but that ain't me." He said, "No, I'm sure that's you. You're Spencer Lewis." I said, "Yeah, that's my name, but I don't know what kind of videos you're talking about, but that ain't the kind of videos I make." He said, "Man, I thought for sure that was you. I must be mistaken." And before he walked off, the Joker leaned in real quiet where nobody else could hear him. All these people are looking, and he said, "Nah, I'm just playing, Spencer. I know you make him TikToks. You're funny as hell." And then he walked off with me standing there in the middle of all these people that now think particular things about me. So, y'all think y'all are funny. Keep being comedians. Y'all stay wild.